And time for more SJW stupidity, why not? Proving that, as usual, SJWs are the most racist people on the planet. Check out this one. Bill Burr's wife hits back after Twitter user suggests the couple's marriage is a sign of racism. And this is not just one Twitter user, this was multiple, but his wife only replied to one person in particular, but it was a whole legion of idiots who did this. Check it out. Comedian Bill Burr's wife, Nia Renee Hill, hit back at a Twitter user who suggested the couple's marriage was a sign of racism because he is white and she is black. Imagine that. Remember back in the day, I may have to take you back a couple years, it's when people still had brains, so it's been a while, but just like with cultural appropriation, how, the idea of doing things or eating things from other cultures was the opposite of racism, then SJW decided, now you know what? If you eat food from a different culture than your own, now you're appropriating it and you're racist. When back in the day, if I was, say, a white person who enjoyed Mexican food or something, I would be appreciating that culture, and that would be the opposite of racism. But then they changed their fucking mind. Well, not entirely. What they really meant was that you can still enjoy things from other cultures as long as you're not white. That's basically what they said. But the point is, they're changing it here too. I remember a time when being an interracial couple was, again, the opposite of racism. Now it's racist to be an interracial couple? There's no point in keeping up, none of it makes sense. But check it out. While I'm not suggesting Bill Burr is a racist, yes you are, a white man having a non-white wife can sometimes be a sign of racism. Unfucking believable. But, and let's be clear here with how these people think. If you are a white man who dates a white woman in place of someone black or brown or whatever, then you're still a racist because you're not giving a chance to the other race, right? Remember the SJW code. No matter what you do, the left side or the right side, you are always a racist. Hell, this happened recently with Super Straight when SJWs were saying, well, if you don't date a trans person, you're automatically a transphobe. Sexual preference is not allowed. And apparently, being an interracial couple is not allowed either. Claiborne Griffin, what a freaking name, a former politician, of course, tweeted on Sunday, when Burr was presenting at the Grammy Awards, by the way, at the Grammy Awards, he was also doing a bunch of jokes, and of course, since jokes are not allowed in modern day, he was cancelled for that too. So, you shouldn't assume someone isn't racist just because they own a minority sex servant. They may very well have one because they're racist. So, now you're calling a black woman a minority sex servant. Okay, but it's Bill Burr who's the racist. Got it. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Bill Burr's wife tweeted that, by the way. Burr and Hill married in 2013 and have 2 children. The tweet comes as Burr has been labeled a sexist and racist. Yes, a sexist who loves his wife and had 2 kids with her, and a racist who married a black woman just because he loved her and she was probably a great woman. I mean, hell, let's reiterate again. The way to be anti-racist, and by the way, I have a video called The Secret to Ending Racism, check it out on my channel, where I explain in detail how the only way to truly kill racism is to become a colorblind society. That's how it has to be done. There is no other way. Any SJW can come and say, no, Matt, this is how it's done. We have to keep talking about history and make white people apologize forever and ever and ever and ever. No. You're stupid. I'm right, okay? The only way to truly get rid of racism, the only way is to become a colorblind society. There is no other way. If you say there is, shut the fuck up, you're wrong. This is the only way. We have to stop looking at people as color. We have to stop looking at race in every single fucking capacity. That is the only way. We have to stop blaming anybody with white skin for the past, because the people who are responsible for that are dead now. And we have to stop, looking at white people and saying, fuck you, you're white, fuck you. And we also have to stop looking at black people and saying, you're a victim, you're a victim, you're a victim, you're a victim, you're a victim. And the same thing applies to interracial couples. If you date somebody who is not your race, a person is not either being racist or deliberately trying to look not racist. How about we just call it, that is a human being, and he's probably dating her because he likes her. That's fucking it. If you are the one bringing color into everything, here's the honest truth from the genius Matt's FTR. You are the fucking racist. Get over it. Over remarks and jokes he made, God forbid he made jokes, presenting during the 63rd Grammy Awards. Sorry to everyone on the watching who's been forced to learn who Bill Burr is. Oh, he's a man who likes black people. He's been absolute garbage for years, and I shook my head in bitter disbelief when I saw he was one of the presenters. Further shows the Grammys don't really care at all about inclusivity progress. Thank fuck for that. One person tweeted of Burr Sunday evening. Burr made a series of comments deemed controversial, saying, "The feminists are going nuts." That's controversial. If anything, that's tame, because they're not going nuts. They've been nuts for a long time. Why is the cis white male doing all this Latino stuff? He also said he couldn't pronounce the name of the best regional Mexican music album winner, Natalia Lafourcade. To be honest, I probably pronounced that wrong. And again, that's not racist. That's just the fact that it's a name that I can't say because I'm not Mexican and I can't speak Spanish. Like, what the fuck? I can't say this name, he said. The Grammy goes to Natalia, whatever. I will accept on behalf of her. If I butchered her name, I'm sorry, Natalia, you won. And by the way, I should point out that his jokes really weren't that funny. I personally didn't laugh at them. But the thing is, the reason why I didn't laugh is just because I didn't find them funny. It wasn't because I thought he was a racist and a sexist. They just weren't very humorous. You are trying to kill comedy just because you think it's racist and sexist. Meanwhile, I just didn't think he was that funny. That's all there is to it. Though he was slammed by some for the jokes, others rallied around Burr, thankfully, who made a name for himself in comedy over politically incorrect jokes. In other words, remember, if they're politically incorrect, it means that you're just correct in reality. Bill Burr is trending, so I'm assuming all the right people are mad about something. Okay, fucking idiots. Anyway, to put it simply, if you date a black person and you're white, you're not a fucking racist. If anything, you're the complete opposite. But always remember, when you are trying to argue with idiots about this and going, how am I a racist? I'm in an interracial relationship. How am I racist? Do not bother. Don't do it. Do not start asking people how. Don't try and learn what you did wrong. The truth is, the reason why people are going after you is because you have white skin. You didn't actually do anything wrong except for the fact that you were born wrong according to them. That's it. That's the reality.